So my aim is to create this shaft stepper bar actually. If you clearly observe now, they are actually this part is actually axisymmetric. So instead of creating using extrude option, no, I will offer revolve because as already told, this figure is actually axisymmetric. So I will create a half section, then I'm going to revolve along the axis. So observe the dimensions carefully. So here you can observe the dimensions now. These are all circular features. So using revolve, it's very easy to create this. At the end, you need to create a fillet of radius r equal to 6, which is clearly mentioned here. So let me create this. See, I'm going to create a solid model. So you need to use a template, which I already discussed now. So go to, so you can use ACAD ISO 3D as the template. So I'll pick the top view. So basically I will draw the sketch on the half section of that part on the top view or the top plane. Then I'm going to revolve it. So opt for the top plane. Just click on the top plane. If you are not satisfied with the orientation, you can rotate it. Simply press Z enter, A enter for zoom all. So let me create this. Initially, observe the length. Total length is 360. So I'll use polyline. So randomly start from a point. So initially, I will draw the axis. So the total length of the axis should be 360. You can calculate from the drawing. So see that auto is switched on at the moment. So I'll draw a line which should represent the axis 360. Now I'm going to produce different steps. So the smallest diameter is 80. So radius should be 40. Enter. Then move along this direction about 140 mm. Calculate from the drawing. It is clearly represented there now. Then I want to move along 10 mm along this direction. Let's move about 40 mm. So create those steps. From the drawing, you can clearly observe them. This should be 10. The length of this feature should be 100. Then I will move in this direction about 10 mm. So this length is given as 40. Once again, move about 10 mm. And we end with 40. Okay, I'll close the loop. So this should be 40 mm. So for my convenience, see, I will actually show the dimensions here itself so that you don't make any mistake. So let me add dimensions. Go to annotate. Use dimension. So I will pick individual components. Let me place the values one by one. Or let me move this value to the other side. Similarly, I will move this value. Just drag it and place it there. Escape. Now let me select name the remaining entities. You can read them from the drawing. So this is for only the graphical representation. Later I am going to add these values anyhow. I'll create different views. Okay, I hope you understood this. So you need to create the half section, only half section, so that I can use this as the cross section of that whole shaft. Okay, so let me use isometric view. So if you don't get confused with the dimensions, so just I showed how to create dimensions. So if you don't want them, you can delete them. Okay, I am deleting them. So just my aim is to show the dimensions, what I how I created the cross section. No, so this is the cross section. See, since I use polyline, no, all the lines are already joined together. Okay, so for my convenience, I will create a region which is based on this loop. So shortcut for region is command for region is just shortcut is reg. You can just press this option. So it's asking us to select the objects. I'm selecting this. Press enter. It shows a region. No, right now I'm going to revolve this about this straight line. This is the line which actually represents the axis now, which is equal to 360 length equal to 360 mm. Press escape. Now let's move to home. See under modeling, no, you have just drop down. Under extrude you find revolve. So revolve can be used to represent to create axisymmetric objects very easily. So I'll select this region as the object to revolve. Press enter, and it will be based on it's asking us to specify the axis now. So I will pick uh, two endpoints of this edge. So automatically it will ask us to uh, specify the angle of total rotation. So it should be 360. No, I want to produce the whole revolve about the 360. So let's add a value of 360. Press enter. Now within one step I created a shaft. You can also use extrude option to create this whole structure, but it takes little bit of longer time. Okay, you can just individually create circles and go for extrude option. So I need to add a fillet to this end now. So I will change the view to a different orientation. So this looks good. See from the drawing, no, it is clearly mentioned that the radius of the fillet is 6 mm. So to create a fillet, you can use fillet option under modify. So I'm picking this option. So just select this edge. So it's asking us to enter the radius. So the value of radius is 6. Press enter. So it created a fillet of 6 mm. So I'm done with the model. Now I'm going to create drawings or extract drawings based on this model. So go to layout. So let me delete this viewport area. Select the rectangle and delete it. Change the size of the sheet to A4 size. So you need to change the page setup. Modify. So under this, I will choose A4 size with landscape. So leave the plot area as layout and scale factor as 1:1. Then click OK. Close the window. Now let's drag the views. So press this layout tab. Now I'm going to extract the views based on the model that we created in model space. So to create the base view, let's opt for base option and click from model space. It's showing a preview. So this is the front view of the object. So I'm going to place it here. So I'll change the scale factor to 1:4 or make it 1:2. So this looks somewhat larger. So I will opt for 1:4. So let's click OK and place the remaining views. I'll opt for isometric view and side view. Okay. So let's press enter. I'm satisfied with the views. So align these views carefully. So just switch off the ortho mode so that you can place it in the sheet. So I will move this front view. Okay. So now let's create center marks. See, I need to this is a shaft now. So you need to show the uh, center marks now. Go to annotation. See, I will opt for the center line. So I need to create a center lines between the edges now. So I will opt for these two. I can extend this. Let's see whether I can extend this or not. So extend option will be available under trim now. So I will opt for extend. So I'm unable to do it. So go to annotate and select the remaining entities. So I'll select these two edges. And these two edges. Okay. I create a center line. Let's mark center marks for this circular section from to the side view. Okay. So this looks good. Now add dimensions. So use dimensions option. Show the diameter of each section. Just select the entities and place it over there. So I'll show the dimension between these two entities. So this should be 360. And place the remaining values. So place those values one by one. So I'm done with dimensioning. So you need to specify the fillet radius now. So I will select this entity. Let's place it here. So along with the dimensions, also specify the scale factor. So use text option, create a text box. So let's mention the scale as, so I followed 1:4 no. I hope I used 1:4. So let's mention it as 1:4. So don't forget to add the scale. So if you want to change this into a solid state, you can change it. Just double click on the view. So here instead of hidden line, no, you can go for shaded with visible lines. So only that particular view will be uh, the views, the state, no, state for that will change, and the other remains same. So once you are satisfied with this, you can take a printout. So just right click on the layout and use plot option. You can convert this into a PDF. Click OK to generate the drawing. So this is the drawing related to the problem that we have.